This could potentially be an interesting story later down the line. It's a little bit tame right now because obviously nothing's happening. But we're going to go to one of the biggest playoff performers in NBA history, Mr. Jimmy Butler.
Cameron Brink.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Jimmy Butler.
Oh, they're getting engaged.
Okay.
Oh, my fault.
Playoff Jimmy, Himmy buckets. So obviously, just to give you all some context, as we know, he did not sign an extension in Miami this past offseason. Miami's not the biggest fans of Jimmy Butler right now because, obviously, as we know, he coasts through the regular season. He takes games off. He doesn't take it seriously. And we know in the playoffs, he can really turn it on and play like Kawhi Leonard when he wants to, A report came out the other day that Jimmy Butler has increased interest in joining the Brooklyn Nets next offseason in free agency. And the Golden State Warriors also have interest in Jimmy Butler.
Now, I like him on the Nets.
I'm a bit perplexed because I don't know how to feel about it. So I'll let you cook first so I can kind of formulate my opinion because I've been trying to think of how I feel about it for a while and I just can't really think. So give me your opinion, Gio, for both the Nets and the Warriors.
Okay, I'll start with the Nets.
Yeah.
I love that for the Nets. Okay, I don't know if he'll add too much value when it comes to him playing on the court. I mean, he's still a great player. Let's not get that twisted.
Obviously, yeah.
But I feel like him as a mentor for Cam Thomas.
Yep.
They play the same position.
They don't actually.
Oh, they don't.
Jimmy plays small forward.
Well, Jimmy's also a shooting guard.
He can play shooting guard, yeah.
So yeah, they play like somewhat of the same position, and I feel like Jimmy brings another level of just like a mentality to win. I feel like,
yeah,
or a drive to win, or like a work ethic that not everyone has that type of work ethic. I think I think that could help a lot with a young team.
Yeah,
especially with all the picks that the Nets have.
Yeah.
If they get this guy, what's this guy's name?
Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag. If they get this guy and Jimmy's there and they got Cooper, they got Cam Thomas, that could be a pretty dirty team.
Very dirty.
So, I actually like that a lot more than what was the other team? It was
The Warriors.
I don't like it.
No.
But we'll get into that later. What do you think about the Nets, though?
The Giannis fits more for the Warriors than Jimmy because Jimmy's at the end of his career.
Well, Giannis is also like a lot better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Jimmy is fine for the Nets. That's just like you're giving him a contract for the end of his career. He's not going to win anything with you guys, unless maybe a playoff run or a playoff or two appearance.
I don't really see us competing for another 2 to 3 years.
But it's something to bring some excitement to the new rookies coming along.
For sure.
And if Cam Thomas improves significantly this year, it brings some more excitement with a new star besides your rookies and uprising stars.
Yeah.
Jimmy would probably give you guys like great minutes, of course, scoring all he can do. More in Miami probably. Just depends how healthy and how much he stays on the court.
Yeah, need you to speak a little bit louder.
Type of thing. I'm thinking right now. That's
yeah, think out loud so the viewers can hear you.
Yeah, it's fun. If you're being a star that's not that. I mean, he's big, but not like as big money wise. Jimmy.
He'll want a max.
Yeah.
We also need we have Ben Simmons coming off the books. We have Cam Johnson still there, which we'll probably get rid of. We need someone to meet the salary floor.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Butler would suit that, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm really perplexed. I don't necessarily think the fit's there right now.
Okay, let's hear this.
I don't think he fits the timeline. I think Cooper Flag would play the same position as Jimmy Butler if we do get him.
No. Small forward.
Yeah, he's not big.
He's a small forward, power forward, but
Cooper Flag's like 6'9", 6'10".
Right, but he could play both. Remember, Lauri Markkanen's technically a small forward. He's 7 foot.
Wow.
So if he plays the small forward, we have Noah Clowney and Nick Claxton right there as the power forward center combo. And I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. So if we get Cooper Flag, I don't see the need for Jimmy Butler. However, if we don't get Cooper Flag, I would be more open to Jimmy Butler coming to Brooklyn because we would have that open position. I don't think Jalen Wilson's ready to start yet. So I think you could potentially sway me on that. I just don't necessarily think he's what we need right now. I think we need just younger vets and just obviously young stars to kind of keep us going forward because I think we do want to tank again, try and go for AJ DeBansta in 2026, especially if we don't get Cooper Flag next year, which is always a possibility. So Yeah, I'm not as sold on getting Jimmy in Brooklyn.
Do you think that getting Jimmy would be a step in the right direction for Brooklyn, or would it be no step at all, or would it be a step back?
I don't think it'll be a step at all. I don't think it's really going to do much. I think it just seems like a waste of money because you're going to lock him into a 3 or 4 year contract, and he'll be 38, 39 by the time that contract's done. I just don't think it's worth. So it's the thought's good, right? I think if this was 4 years ago, I would have definitely done that regardless. But I just don't think right now it's what we necessarily need as far as that goes.
Okay.
As far as the Warriors' concerns goes, I can see the fit here because actually before we move on to the Warriors side, the odds actually came out because sports betting and that of Jimmy Butler's next teams. So the Brooklyn Nets are the favorite at plus 250, followed by the Warriors at plus 300. Then you got Houston, San Antonio, New Orleans, and then both LA teams. So, I mean, obviously there is a possibility he just stays in Miami this season. He could prove Pat Riley wrong and everything like that. But I like the Warriors fit a little bit better because it's really clear that Mike Dunleavy and Joe Lacob don't want to give up assets to get a star, whether that's Larry Markkinen, whether that's Giannis, whether that's whoever. Jimmy Butler would just be a freebie unless it's a sign and trade. You'd give up nothing really much anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
So, because they really want to keep hold of pods, and Jimmy Butler would just fit right into that small forward role. So you could roll out a lineup of Steph, Pods, Jimmy, Kuminga, and whoever wants to play center, whether that's Draymond, Looney, whoever. So I think that could be a move for the Warriors. I like the fit with them better than us. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the more I think about it, the more I can potentially see the fit being somewhat okay.
Yeah.
Initially, I was like, yeah, no. But it's not terrible fit. But
You're also a
obviously,
Warriors hater.
I am a Warrior. Obviously, that's true. But it also is also not a very realistic thing that was going to happen. That could happen because of what you said. So, yeah, I don't even feel the need to talk about it because I highly doubt the Warriors would make that move.
Right.
So, yeah.
What about you, Antoine?
Yeah, I think they're better off getting definitely Giannis and Jimmy. Because
I think most people would.
Jimmy would, like Larry Markkinen and Giannis are on the same wavelength of star-wise. I think Laurie's more up and coming. Giannis is more star power.
The ceiling for Laurie's high, but Giannis, his peak is much higher than what Laurie will reach.
They're both the stars, but of course Giannis is the better one.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you're kind of getting the end of his prime, which is not going to be as much efficiency as much as you want, as all the oomph that he gave during the series he beat the Knicks 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. His late Chicago days, his Philly days.
Right.
So you're getting the end of the stick. But who's to say it may not help them? It could. But I think Giannis is, of course, going to help them more. If they just want to stick small and go with Jimmy, then why not?
Right.
It's not bad.
They won't have to give up anything to get Jimmy.
It's not bad.
Just got to pay the cap.
They're still getting a star player, just not of a caliber that could potentially get you farther into playoffs.
That's fair, yeah.